Space is vast, countless planets fill the cosmos. Could life exist beyond Earth? Could it be out there right now? Imagine a twin civilization, humans just like us but shaped by a different world. What would they look like? How would they live? We are products of Earth. Our planet's gravity, atmosphere, and sunlight have molded us. But these factors vary drastically across the universe. On a planet with stronger gravity, we might be shorter, stockier. With a thinner atmosphere, our eyes might be larger, adapted to dimmer light. The possibilities are as boundless as space itself. Thinking about these cosmic twins helps us understand our own evolution. It highlights how finely tuned life is to its environment, and it fuels our curiosity about the incredible diversity that might be out there, waiting to be discovered. Gravity is a fundamental force. It shapes planets and stars, and it shapes us too. On a planet with stronger gravity, our bodies would need to be much denser and more robust. Our bones would be thicker, our muscles more powerful. We'd be shorter, stockier, built to withstand the increased downward pull. Imagine walking on such a planet. Each step would require significant effort. Our movements would be slower, more deliberate. But we'd be incredibly strong, capable of lifting weights that seem impossible on Earth. Our bodies would be perfectly adapted to this challenging environment. On a low-gravity planet, it would be the opposite. We might be taller, thinner, with elongated limbs. Our bones would be lighter, our muscles less developed. We might even have difficulty standing upright, accustomed to the weak gravitational pull. Imagine the possibilities for sports and recreation. Our internal organs would also be affected by gravity. Our hearts would need to work harder in high gravity and less hard in low gravity. Our lungs would need to adapt to different atmospheric pressures. These adaptations would be crucial for our survival in these alien environments. The atmosphere is another crucial factor. It provides the air we breathe and protects us from harmful radiation. A planet with a denser atmosphere would exert more pressure on our bodies. Our lungs would need to be more efficient, extracting oxygen from the thicker air. Our chests might be broader, our rib cages more robust. We might even develop thicker skin, better equipped to withstand the increased pressure. Imagine the deep, resonant voices we might have, adapted to speaking in this dense atmosphere. On a planet with a thinner atmosphere, our lungs would need to work harder to extract enough oxygen. We might develop larger chests and more efficient respiratory systems. Our skin might be thinner, more sensitive to the environment. We might even evolve larger eyes, better at seeing in the dimmer light. The composition of the atmosphere would also play a role. Different gases could lead to the development of unique respiratory systems. We might breathe methane, nitrogen, or even chlorine depending on the planet's specific atmospheric makeup. The possibilities are as diverse as the planets themselves. Sunlight is essential for life. It provides the energy that plants use for photosynthesis, and it helps our bodies produce vitamin D. But the amount and type of sunlight can vary drastically from planet to planet. A planet closer to its star would receive much more intense radiation. To survive, we might evolve darker skin, rich in melanin to protect us from harmful UV rays. We might also develop thicker hair or even scales to shield ourselves from the intense heat. Imagine the vibrant colors and patterns our skin might display, a natural sunscreen against the harsh sunlight. On a planet farther from its star, we would need to be more efficient at absorbing sunlight. Our skin might be paler, allowing us to soak up as much light as possible. We might also have larger eyes adapted to the dimmer conditions. Imagine the pale, ethereal beauty of these humans, living in a world of perpetual twilight. Our eyes would also need to adapt to the different levels of light. On a brighter planet, our pupils might be smaller, and we might see a narrower range of colors. On a dimmer planet, our pupils might be larger, and we might see a wider range of colors, including ultraviolet or infrared. These physical adaptations would profoundly affect daily life. On a high-gravity planet, simple tasks like walking or lifting objects would require significant effort. Buildings and vehicles would need to be designed differently to accommodate the increased strain. Sports and recreation would be dominated by feats of strength and endurance. On a low-gravity planet, life would be a breeze, literally. We could leap tall buildings in a single bound. Flying machines would be commonplace. Sports would emphasize agility and grace, with athletes soaring through the air with ease. Imagine the possibilities for dance and acrobatics in a low-gravity environment. Our interactions with each other would also be affected. Would we still find each other attractive if we had different skin colors, body shapes, or even respiratory systems? Would we be able to communicate effectively if we had evolved different vocal cords or auditory systems? These are fascinating questions that touch upon the very nature of human connection. Imagining our cosmic twins is a thought-provoking exercise. It reminds us that we are not the only possible outcome of evolution. It challenges our assumptions about what it means to be human, and it fills us with a sense of wonder about the incredible diversity of life that might be out there in the cosmos. As we continue to explore the universe, we may one day encounter these cosmic cousins, or perhaps we'll find evidence of their existence in the fossil record of a distant planet. Until then, we can only imagine the possibilities fueled by our curiosity and our enduring fascination with the unknown. The universe is vast, full of wonders waiting to be discovered. Who knows what strange and beautiful life forms might be out there, shaped by the forces of nature in ways we can only begin to imagine? Keep looking up, keep asking questions, and never stop exploring the universe and all its wonders.